Hiya, I'm Stuart. A lot of you may know me as one of the Dales dippers, or someone who posts daft videos on social media about swimming. During this enforced time of lack of swimming, we're all sort of getting a bit cabin feverish. So I thought I'd make something to share with you, thinking ahead to better times when we can all get out and about again. I'm going to share with you 10 lovely swimming stroke dipping spots in the Yorkshire Dales. They're not necessarily my favourite ones, they're not what I would consider to be the best ones, they're just 10 lovely ones, 10 which are reasonably easy to access and 10 which I'm sure you'll enjoy. For each one I'll put in the description down below, I'll put a what 3 words description so you can look at where they are, and in times to come, if you're visiting or if you live here, you can go and have a look at these spots. Okay, enjoy them. We'll start with Burnsall, and I must apologise for the dingy footage. Burnsall is a really nice place to bring the family. There's areas for picnicking, there's a gently shelving beach into water which is deeper, and there's a good long area to swim in as well. It's just an all-round nice spot. Right on the very edge of the Yorkshire Dales is Kirby Lonsdale and the River Loon flowing underneath Devil's Bridge. This is a fantastic one, very popular in summer, but you've got rocks at the sides to jump off, you've got areas for picnicking, you've got a lovely swoosh down with the flow, and if you go at dawn and dusk, it's the most serene and beautiful place to enjoy a dip. Next up is Wainwath Falls near Keld in Swaledale. You could choose anywhere around Keld and find a fantastic place to swim, but Wainwath is super. It's a nice big pool. It's a waterfall which is about 8 foot high, so you can jump off it. Don't dive, it's not quite deep enough. And it's right next to the road. It's perfect. We're now at Redmire Falls, which is just downstream from the very popular Aysgarth Falls. This is a lesser known gem, but it has a superb big pool just below the falls and a rope swing, and it's often fairly quiet. A really nice place to come. Again, you could bring the family because there's areas to sit on the side of it. Really nice. Not far from Redmire, as the crow flies, is the village of West Burton, and that has a series of waterfalls. The top one, Cauldron, is very popular, loads of people take photos, and you can swim in that and have a lovely time. But just below the bridge next to it, there's a little pool with a set of waterfalls coming into it. And when you're in that pool, the view back up the falls to the big fall at the top is super. I highly recommend that. This is the magnificent Thornton Force, which is part of the Ingleton's Waterfall Walk. It's big, it's bold, and there's often loads of spray flying about, so there's loads of energy there. We've had group swims there, and it's always an absolute giggle. It's lovely. Next we have Catrigg Force or Force, which is near Stainforth, a fantastic place to swim in. Catrigg is a deep glen with a big waterfall into a small pool. It's very secluded and it's always shady, but it's got a lovely atmosphere. We now come to another pool near Stainforth Foss. This is a waterfall with 3 pools, each of which you can dip into, and the bottom one is deep enough to dive and jump from the sides. It gets very busy in summer, but certainly worth a visit. Just down from Stainforth Foss is the pool we know as the Eel Pool. It's a lovely one to meet up for groups because you've got areas to jump off, you've got rocks to change on, and you've got a lovely long stretch for swimming, and when the river's a little bit faster you can get a super swoosh on there and it gets the afternoon sun. It's lovely. What can I say about this one? Janet's Foss near Malham. It's the one that I live nearest to, and it's the one which gives me probably the most pleasure. It's where we bring groups to do our night dips, and it always puts a smile on your face. The water is turquoise, unless it's raging through. It's just beautiful. There you go. 10 lovely spots in the Yorkshire Dales to enjoy at such a time when we can all get out again and we're not all going stir crazy. Thanks for watching.